This is what you gotta do when you're recording for yourself. But anyway, what is up, guys? It's your boy Zeno coming live from Team FOE with my Gen Con deck profile. And yeah, this is probably not how you guys seeing a deck profile ever started out, but guess what? It's the best deck profile. I got second at Gen Con on the Sunday event, and then I also got seventh on the Thursday event, I believe. So yeah, I topped twice. Both times I went X1, and both times it was literally on some fluke stuff is how I lost. But without further ado, let's get straight into the deck profile. I got a couple proxies, but I got my iPad here to actually show you the card. All right. Booyaka. Let's get right up on it. And there we are. All right. So, first and foremost, we actually have our leader. Okay? And our leader is actually Vegito. This Vegito leader pretty much is absolutely amazing. I think he does have like the fastest awakening besides like Majin Buu and like surge leaders, of course. But other than that, he has pretty much the fastest awakening. Pretty much if a battle card is removed from your battle area in any type of way, literally, if it's removed, period, you awaken. All right. Or if you're at 4 or less life. So it's actually really, really, really good. Even a blue unison. So any blue card is removed, you just awaken. And then on this side, it's actually really, really good and amazing. It's a great finisher. When this card attacks, first of all, you draw 1 card, but then activate battle. You can actually choose one of your blue unisons, and it gets 10,000 power and triple strike. And we're going to go over, I actually posted a few games where I actually won like that, where I attacked with a 9k Zeno, gave it triple strike, and it was enough. So yeah, this card is really, really good, really strong. It's a great finisher, especially right now in this format where nothing can really interact with unisons. Okay, so the first card that we have, I'm going to go through the proxies first. They're pretty simple. We have 4 Dr. Rhoda. And Dr. Rhoda, as you can see, is only $1.84. All right, Dr. Rhoda is just a 1-drop blocker. And pretty much when it gets KO'd, you stand up in energy, a blue energy. So, pretty easy. Next, we have... Boop. We have 3 Jaiko. Jaiko, he's another blocker. All right. He's only 8 cents. Pretty much he's just a 1-drop blue blocker. And then he also has this ability, activate main. Opponent reveals the top card of their deck. If it's a battle card, it gains revenge. So it's actually pretty good. Okay. Oh, also, one more thing I wanted to go over about this leader. The cool part is when he's awakened, when one of your battle cards is removed or KO'd or anything like that, you actually stand up 1 energy and you draw a card. So that's what makes this leader absolutely amazing, okay? So you get pluses on your opponent's turn. And then, of course, we have 4 of the Draw Apes. Most people know what this card is, but this is why I'm proxying this card, because $200, $200, $200, get out of here. We're going to be using proxies. But anyway, you need 4 of that card for sure. Next, we have the best card in the game. We need 4 Aboonies. This card is absolutely amazing. You pretty much need to see this card. It's just, it does everything. Okay, so a Boonie pretty much says it has deflect, so you can't really do anything to it. I just play it, and then I get 1, 2, 3 more Abooni tokens. So literally, I'm pretty much playing this all for 4 energy. And then they're only 15Ks though, but they also have combo power. All right, so it just puts a lot of pressure on your opponent. The thing also about a Abooni is that it stands up in energy. At the beginning of your opponent's turn, as long as you reveal a battle card, which most decks do. So then you're actually playing this for 3. And then you're also going to be using the Zeno Unison, which we're going to get to later on in this video. And when you're using that Zeno Unison, you're actually charging an energy. So you're going to have to discard that anyway. So when you really think about it, you're playing this Abuni for 2. This card, you're playing for 2. That's absolutely amazing. And then if it stays alive, guess what? You can do Abuni's effect every turn and get an energy back. So it's just constant value, constant value. I ran 2 Ultra Instinct Gohan, Goku's Kamehameha Wave. It was 2 because I needed it for the Gohan matchup. The Gohan matchup was a very, very fierce matchup. So sometimes I needed combo power. Also, I needed against Vegito because this is really good to keep up with their super combo. It's actually just a free 15k. Next, we had 2 Vegito Unisons. The reason why I was playing this card is because I didn't have the promo one. It's just another, it's just another Unison that you can go in for triple strike. We had 3 Vegeta Savior of the Future. Pretty much just a double strike. We needed this card for Invoker. 1 SCR. I don't think I cast it any time when I was playing. I'm probably not going to be using it. It's kind of a double-edged sword to me. So, I mean, it's good because the activate main goes off no matter what. So even if they trunks it, you can just do it again. So it's a really, really good card. The problem with it is you can't play any other battle card. It's like it's a last resort card. And then also, if they have a negate, it's just like, it's negated. So that's why I didn't play it. It just never felt right. I always had better plays. This card is absolutely amazing. Secret Identity Mass Sin. If you're not maining this card, you're bad. Okay, this card is just absolute. This is the best overrealm, period. It gets rid of anything, like literally anything, for free. It's just amazing. 2 double strike Champas, of course, just in case. This won me a couple games. You just always got to have that surprise factor because, of course, you can just go in with your leader and gain that double strike. So many cards pop during battle right now. It's kind of just too scary to just go in. Next, we have 4 of the best counter plays out. 4 of the best counter plays out. We have that Trunks, all right? This card basically says if I have a Unison out, which we were running 4 of the Zeno, and we already went over the other 2 Unisons. Basically, if I have a Unison out with 2 or more markers, I can pitch this card and bounce anything, literally anything, back to the hand. It just never gets, it doesn't get played. So people would overrealm, or they would tap 4, 5, and I'll just pitch this and it goes right back. This can stop a SCR. This can stop the victory strike. Like, it can stop anything. This card is absolutely amazing. It's the best card in the game, period, by far, besides Boonie. All right, because this card is just stupid. And then we have the best card in... man, it's just so many cards that are the best card in the game. I don't know, man. Anyway, I have a biased opinions about this because, as you guys know, I go by Zeno. So that's why I think this is the best card. But everybody, let's be honest. It's a Boonie. It's a Boonie. But anyway, yeah, this card is absolutely amazing. You really have to kind of deal with this card your first turn, or your turn too. Like, the first turn is my opponent's turn. If they don't deal with this card, they're really not going to be able to kill it. And the reason why I say that is because it gains 2 counters every turn. So that's really big. So if I'm gaining 2 counters every turn, it starts off at 4. So when I play this, I get 4 or a 2, and then I use this ability and go to 4. If you don't kill it that next turn, I'm going to 6 that next turn. And it's pretty much like, do you really want to take your time and waste 6 damage to this? Like, most of the time, not really. So you really kind of have to deal with this early game. If you don't, it's just going to be there, and I'm going to always be a turn ahead of you. And then I'm also going to be threatening you with triple strike. So both of these are really fierce together. And then, of course, we had 4D Magics. We had the one of all too easy. It's just a negate, and if it goes to the graveyard or the drop, I said graveyard, to the drop, you can actually use it again, so it's really good. We were only running 2 Sensu Beans, all right? So people were really questioning my logic on this, but hear me out. The only time you need a Sensu Bean is in the Abuni matchup, so in the mirror matchup, if they're playing Blue, because you really need this card if you're playing against Abuni, because it just kind of renders all those 3 token attacks kind of useless. So it really helps out a lot. However, other than that, you kind of just stay with enough energy, so you don't really need to extend plays like that. So you don't really need it in any other matchup. Then you have 4 of the Sun Goku and Supreme Alliance. This card is absolutely bonkers because it's a blocker, and then it attacks twice. So basically, you can attack and then restand in the battle phase, or I'm sorry, in the combo phase, and then attack again. And then on your opponent's turn, you can literally, when they attack you, you can restand it again and then block one of their attacks. It's absolutely amazing. This card is insane. You need this card. It's insane. And then we got the greatest super combo, besides Bibbidi because it's just broken. But this card just rests another card, another battle card or a leader card. So this helps out a lot. It stops all that pressure that they can do. And then next we have 3 of the Trunks, or I'm sorry, of the Vegeta. This card was just something I put in because it's really good. It's a 2-drop critical. So basically I can play this, and now I really just wanted some crit in the deck where I don't have to give them cards. So it's a 2-drop crit. The thing about this one though is when this card is KO'd, I can draw 1 card. Okay, so I can draw a card. Then my leader effect will go off and I draw another card. So it's a draw 2 card if this card gets KO'd. And then I also stand up an energy for my leader, and I can add a unison from my drop. So this card can literally plus me 3 cards and stand up an energy if someone attacks into it. So 9 times out of 10, they don't attack into it. So that means they deal with crit every turn. So now they're getting that crit pressure on them, which again, that's like hand destruction at that point because they're not going to take the crit. So you're just taking cards out of their hand, taking cards out of their hand, taking cards out of their hand. So that's why this is really good. And if they do deal with it, guess what? You're going to plus up 3 cards. So that's really, really amazing. So that's the whole deck profile, guys. If you've got any questions, comments, or concerns, please message or comment below. If you guys are trying to see how to play the deck, I'll be putting up another video on my channel, of course, Zeno BM. And basically, it'll go over how I actually played the deck, how I interacted with everything, what I would change in the deck, because this deck is not complete at all. Not complete at all. It's not at its full potential. It's probably about 5, 6 cards. Well, actually, about a 10 card difference, actually. Yeah, it's about 10 cards difference that I would change. That's kind of crazy when you're really thinking about it. And it did this well. So it did this well, and it's about 10 cards that I would actually change. I just didn't have them. So that's absolutely amazing, man. Yeah, so that's pretty much the deck profiles. If you guys have any questions, always feel free to comment, and Team FOE will be there. Bye.